Alright, yo, and welcome to episode number 7 of TerraFirmaCraft Reloaded with moi, DankNStein. Here we are, once again, heading home. We've been out looking for graphite, we haven't managed it, and we have a maize seed where our prospector's pick should be. Before I came out on this mission, I made myself a new bismuth bronze pickaxe, but I didn't make a backup pro pick, and almost immediately after I left I regretted it. So I've been sticking to the schist rock areas and running around pro picking relentlessly all over the floor, because you don't get small, we'll jump it, you don't get small pieces. Oh my god, it's a bear! He's dead! He's dead. That's a funny start to an episode.
Okay, hello and welcome to episode 7. Finally, after a false start and a little prelude, we are in. And now I have to kind of explain myself, because that was definitely a chaotic start. And it's actually, oh, here we go. It was actually a long time ago. That was over a week ago that I recorded that segment that you just saw. So a lot's changed since then. The reason for the break is that baby number 2 has arrived. So congratulations, Dank, father of 2. And what an eventful week it's been. I've been sleeping very little. So it feels good to be finding some time now to get back into a little bit of the old TerraFirmaCraft. Yeah. As you can see, between episodes, a little bit of work's been done on our quintuple forge that we made last week. I think these basalt bricks are looking pretty nice. So over here we've got our lime water, which you use to make the mortar, and you chisel the cobblestone into these bricks, which you can then make the basalt brick blocks with. I think that's looking pretty nice, and we're going to use the basalt bricks to continue work on the triple bloomery we have planned for over there too. So that's roughly what we're planning. So in other news, the Fender Strat, my prize electric guitar, you may have noticed wasn't hanging on the wall in the intro segment, but it's back. It was in the shop for cheeky servicing, so it's sounding and playing better than ever. So in today's montage, I think I'll make a piece that is very electric guitar heavy for y'all, because I want to play it. And I'm no doubt the montage today will be metalworking, because as you remember from last episode, we collected a huge amount of tetrahedrite, which I think we'll pretty much use all of that. And probably half of this cassiterite to make our bloomery blocks, and we're going to need to make 3 of these, and each one requires 8 double sheets, which is 4 ingots a piece, I believe. So in total we need 96 ingots, if I've done my maths correct. 96 ingots of bronze, so that will be a lot of today's montage. And so the other thing I've been trying to do between episodes is track down some graphite, so much so, as you saw from the little prelude there, that we rinsed an entire prospector's pick, and we did a lot of exploring. Now we haven't found any graphite yet, but I might go out and do a bit more exploring this episode too, to see if we can. We chiseled away the blocks up there that caused our cave in, so thank you for the comments there that alluded to that strategy of chiseling blocks before you destroy them to prevent cave-ins. Not something I'd do while caving, but for a situation like this where you've got blocks that aren't even attached to one another causing cave-ins, I feel like that is an exploit I'm willing to use in this circumstance. And we've actually ended up with a much more moody roof to our cave. So actually, all in all, once we clear up down there, it was probably only a good thing. And so our reeds down there are doing well, so when it comes to us needing them, we've got that set up, which is pretty nice. So I think that's about it for kind of updating you on the last week and any kind of off-camera work that has gone on, really. And yeah, we should have our triple bloomery set up by the end of today. If we can find graphite, that would be great for chucking some crucibles on here. And really, we probably want to do that before we start the process of working 96 ingots of bronze, because man, that's going to be long. But the triple bloomery is going to be worth the time investment up front for sure, because I remember from the first series of TerraFirmaCraft I made, the grind is absolutely insane when you get to steel, and one of the real kind of limiting factors for me was having one bloomery and having to, I think I had to do 15 runs of the bloomery in order to hit the amount of iron that we needed to start making some steel. So that will reduce that down to 5 runs from 15, which will be huge. So I think the time investment up front on the triple bloomery now will be more than worth it. Got a lot more bushes down there, I guess, is something else that happened while I was exploring for graphite. But yeah, so far no luck. We do know graphite spawns in schist, so we'll hopefully find some close by. So let's go over and start piecing together what we want that bloomery to look like, perhaps. Might not be a bad shout. Oh! Oh! Fine, so that's Project Tidy Up finally finished. I think the first thing we'll do then is just together, let's map out exactly where we want this triple bloomery to sit. I feel like I want to get rid of that, and let's get rid of this grass around here. Now, from what I recall, we do need the bloomeries to be open to the sky as well. It might mean that getting rid of that tree up there is necessary. I want to try and keep the great wood on top of here if I can for scenic reasons, but what I'm not sure of is whether or not, I presume they can, but if you look up here, we're kind of doing some tricks because these forges are sharing the blocks that they use for their edges, and I think we should, in theory, be able to do the same thing for the bloomeries. We're just going to do a little bit of this building together because I will usually probably edit this kind of bit, this sort of stuff out, so might be a little bit of kind of back and forth with my decision making, but I kind of want to show you the process that led to that, because there was a few iterations of it. So yeah, if we shave this, it just gives us that little bit more room. I'm kind of tempted to leave the amber in the side here as well, because it'll just make it look cute. So there are two ways of doing this, I suppose. We could make them fade like backwards or like forwards or something, so they're in like a curved line. That might actually look really nice. So what I mean by that is like doing something like, whoops, doing something like this. We might end up needing to make more bricks. We kind of hide all that, but like something like that. Or then the other option is to do it so it's like a V shape where it either dips in the middle or sticks out in the middle, you know, like one of those two. Let me show you what I mean. Like that, right? Or then even with it sunken in the middle at the back. But I actually like the I like it going in a line backwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. I'll show you now what I mean. Let's fast forward this. Wow, okay, so these blocks are not quick to break when you've got a lot of them to break, so I really hope that we get it right this time. But here's what I'm thinking. I think this is going to be pretty sweet if it works, which remains to be seen. I guess once we have the bloomery blocks, we will know. But I've not seen anyone do this before. To be fair, I've not seen a triple bloomery before, so who knows. Sorry if I can't talk. Like I keep like fumbling my words because I'm operating on about 2 or 3 hours sleep a night at the moment at best. Newborns, that's how it be sometimes. So apologies if I'm speaking rather unclearly. But I think, if I remember correctly, this is how bloomeries work. You need the front on it like that, and then it has to go back. Now I bet I don't need to be putting my expensive bricks in back here. I could probably just be using the stone for the ones that we can't see, but I like to know we're doing things properly now. So like that. I don't see any reason why they shouldn't be able to share their edges. So excuse me. So I think this should work. And basically then we'll just need to build it up and up and up depending on how tall we want it to be, which we want it to be maximum height, obviously, for maximum yield. I mean, let's actually be a little bit frugal here. I mean, those blocks there, it should let us use the stone that's already there, I think. So if we can't see them, we'll just leave them. Yeah, that's looking cool. I like them. I think it's better than a V. The V would be the obvious choice, but sometimes when you're designing things, going with the asymmetrical version is more interesting on the eyes than just making everything symmetrical all the time. And the V would have been a symmetrical shape, and I prefer this. This is a gamble because it may not work. So I believe you can only place Bloomery blocks on valid Bloomeries. So let's not place any more of these blocks in case it doesn't work. But I think it should. So we'll come back to this when we have our 3 Bloomery blocks, once we've done all of our metalworking, I think. Alright, as a slight interlude, before we get stuck into like a huge amount of metalworking, one of the things that I really want to do is plant all of my fruit trees sooner rather than later, because they take a long time to grow. And I just thought this little area here looks like quite a nice spot for such an orchard. It's a nice little sunken in little valley. We'll be able to regularly check up on what is ready to pick, because any time we're walking over that bridge between our base and our workshop, we will be able to look down upon the trees. So I think that's what we're going to do now. Just going to clear out. Oh, nice. We've got 2 trees with 1 there. We'll clear this area out, and the other reason is that we do actually already have a olive tree. And in the past, when I've made fruit tree orchards, I've been very organized with my placement. Chucked them all in a big grid. This time I feel to do something a little bit more kind of natural feeling, where we just sort of, we'll make sure that they all have good distance from one another, but we won't necessarily plant them all in a straight line. We'll try and keep the same types close together. So like, for example, we'll start with olive trees, and we'll kind of like load them into this corner around this olive tree. Yeah? So I think the kind of clearance that you need to give them is the 2 blocks from the stalk at least. So if we say there's like 2 blocks there, then it'd be 1, 2. The next possible one will go there, and we could put 1 here like that. So it'll be right up against that wall, but at least then it's not like even. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put 1 there. Okay, so there's a couple olive trees there, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could put 1 like here, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe 1 there would be fine too. Is there 4 blocks between those? Yeah, cool. So you see there's like a little cluster of olive trees here, but they're certainly not in a grid. Okay, we've quite quickly run out of space down there. Those 2 are quite close together, but this is a coconut sapling, which from what I remember makes a very tall tree. So I'm hoping it will sit, you know, it will be above this red apple here. So we could expand down into that area there, but actually more like the idea of them just coming up this hill. Maybe a little bit up this hill too. We could put a couple atop. Yeah. So let's cut some trees. I'll give you the magic edit again. Chop. Boom. So what have we got that we've just like got a couple of hazelnuts? Should we call this Hazelnut Hill? It's pretty stupid. Let's do it. Hazelnut Hill coming right up. Yeah, so we've got a nice little banana tree area there, some pistachios, and a few odds and ends over the top. Hazelnut Hill. Yeah, cool. And then these ones coming up here are the apple trees right up to one here, which will end up right on the pathway there. So I think it's quite nice. I mean, this little mound here we might decide to terraform away so that we can stand here and see the whole kind of orchard, if you like. But yeah, those are going to be growing now as we go, so that's good. Alright guys, so I'm on a mission now, having planted all our trees. I'm on a mission hunting spiders. Although, does that show me what the drops are? I believe it does. There's a little bit, oh no, string. String. So let me explain. We are not going to leave nighttime, we are going to go spider hunting. And we need 18 pieces of string. And the reason is graphite. Let me show you what we can make with string. Among other things. Okay, here it is, right? We can make, there it is, silk meshes. The silk meshes we can use with our spruce, which is a wood type we do have, to make a sieve. And the sieve we can use to get, wait for it, where is it? I swear I'm doing the wrong, here we go, right, with gravel, with, excuse me, schist gravel will drop pieces of graphite. Now I have had many runs end of this game in searching for graphite. It's not easy to find at all. In my first playthrough, my TerraFirmaPunk series I did, I think I got very lucky and I found it exposed on the surface level, but like I said, I did some searching in between episodes and I did not find any. So we're gonna try and keep our health at a reasonable level. We need to get a new barrel of water anyway, so let's head over to the fresh water with this barrel and let's farm spiders on the way. We've got 2 pieces of string out of that one already, which is pretty good. And yeah, we'll need 18 pieces all in all to make our 2 pieces of mesh. And I think this is how we're going to get our graphite and get our crucibles going in order to make these bloomeries. There's a spider, because I'm really not prepared to run around searching for it. The scary thing here is just how brutal the mobs are at night. Here we go, right, spider cave. Oh, hang on. I'm panicking. Get a torch down. Yeah, they do decent damage to these spiders, but they do seem to be dropping string. Where's the other one? Must be up above us. I can hear him. There he is. Oh, so yeah, this is going to result in death. I'm almost certain. There we go. But we're making sturdy progress. 5 out of 18 already is a good look. I can see a couple more spiders, but we don't want to engage anybody else, and we're already quite low on health. I actually feel like, oh my god, that fall was not the one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's get back to our base and regen some health, I think. Or else, let's go and fight this one more spider over here. I feel like the best thing to be might be to sleep, wake up, and see what spiders we can find that have survived the night. Because yeah, all this running around now in this kind of environment is making me incredibly nervous. There's a spider. Uh oh. Oh god damn. I'm so dead. Just keep running away. Just keep running. Oh my god. I'm not getting my sprint on because I am too thirsty. We don't want 2 deaths this episode. Come on. Let's just keep running. We got this. Oh, this is a heart in the throat kind of stuff. Dodge, dodge. Get down there nice and slow. This is where a bear suddenly appears, right? Let's get into the water. Oh my god, it's so dark. It's so dark. And scary. Okay, I'm seeing a geezer over here on the mini-map. And morning has broken, which is good news. Is he underground? No, there he is. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Oh my god. Sweet. I don't think I mentioned this earlier on when I was kind of explaining the strategy here. I did some research into string itself. And it seems the only way we can create string is to grow this industrial hemp. So I mean, if we find some of that in the wild, that'd be incredible. Might be worth me looking up what that crop actually looks like when you find it in the wild. But yeah, I think that's what we have to do. We've got 6 pieces already, so we got a third of the way there in our first night. Very nearly lost our life to the cause, but we managed it. So let's do a couple more nights of that, and I think we'll be in business. And what we could do during the day, actually, to prep, is we need to find somewhere where we can get our schist gravel, and we just need to gather just insane amounts of that, which should be fine because we're in schist rock anyway. So it's sand here, but I'm pretty sure, yes, see, right, there's gravel right about here. Alright, should we see if we can pull that spider that's just there? Wherever he may be. Without getting rinsed by anything else. You! Oh, he's too close to other things. Come over here. Please. That's right. Whoa! Let's get out of here. I'm so startled. Whoa! I saw that literally, that spear just came out of the darkness. That was terrifying, bruv. Nah, we're probably, what we'll do is we'll sleep this night, probably just to get some heals on. The Endermen are coming out to play and everything, bruv. This is chaos. We need like a nice way of getting up here, because frequently I come running here in the night, running up this hill like just terrified. Such low health again. Well, look, guys, you know how I do. We like to roll the dice here on this channel. Whew. I want to say as well, on this strategy of using the sieve, like one of the things that put me onto it, well, the main reason that I went searching for this method in the whatever you call this thing, was Martin, the mining Scotsman. I was just like, I think he was watching a lot of my Project Zomboid streams, and we got chatting about TerraFirmaCraft. And he invited me onto the public TerraFirmaCraft Reloaded server and showed me some of his base, which was sick, by the way. I rate that guy, and his knowledge of this game seemed amazing. And he was singing the praises of the ex nihilo sieve and all that kind of stuff. Right, let's go to that spider over there that we can see right now. Amazing, he's dropped 2 pieces, 1 to 9. Halfway house, guys, halfway. We're half of the way. That's a banging tune. If anybody has not yet discovered a band called Wolfpack, that's VULFPECK, I would thoroughly recommend them. They're so funky. It's just like the best kind of pop. I think they played Madison Square Garden recently, so they're getting pretty big. And they no. We are not fighting you. No. We really don't like how busy it's getting right here. Oh dear. Woohoo! Yeah, anyway, look them up on YouTube, Wolfpack, they're fucking amazing. And let's just check this is working. Yes! There's our first piece of mesh, right? There's a spider down there on the shore. Let's go get him. And I had a quick look on the wiki as well. and checked, and spiders don't seem to have, oh dear, a particular type of damage that they don't god damn it, they don't have a particular type of damage that they are weak against. Perfect. Oh no, oh no, getting backed into a corner here. Okay, let's run up here. Oh, hello. Whoa. I think fighting them on the steps is to my advantage. Possibly not. I'm dead again. No! God damn it. I'm so bad. Okay, so about a week in game later, I'd say, and several deaths, which I'm sure you saw most of in that little spree of clips there. We are ready to start the process of getting some graphite in our lives, and I'm pretty chuffed that we have this situation, because I was starting to feel a little bit bleak about the whole prospect of searching millions and millions of blocks. So there it is, Spruce Sieve ex nihilo. Cool. So the only time I've ever used this, well, actually I used this mod in TerraFirmaPunk. I think there was something I was looking for from that. Maybe it was bone meal or redstone or something. I can't remember. Can't quite remember. But we've got a lot of this schist gravel. So I've set up a couple of chests here so we can just dump everything in. Let's go. Oh no, I've actually got to click it. I can't just hold it down. I swear in Sky Factory you can just hold it down. I might be wrong about that. Okay guys, we got our first piece. I just thought I'd check in actually at this point and just say we did get a piece. We have a piece of graphite. Woo! Pretty good. So it is working. So we just need 5 pieces of graphite in order to make 1 crucible. So I'd say we are definitely safe. Alright, last few pieces now. Welcome back to the process. My clicking finger is in agony. I'm sure there's like a micro I could use to make holding down go through it, and I'm pretty sure in TerraFirmaPunk that's how it worked. Right, we hit 14, so that's kind of unfortunate. Let's get all of this other stuff in here and just see everything that we got all in all. So 14 pieces of graphite, that'll be enough to get us 2 crucibles, not enough to get us a 3rd one, but 2 will be enough to speed up the process of making those 3 bloomery blocks by a large amount. We've got quite a lot of sphalerite out of it, a bit more copper. All of these like gems are really good, I think, because I believe we need those to make an enchantment table. Galena and quartz, I'm not sure how useful those are. These crystals for applied energistics are probably going to end up being useful at some point. Petrified wood, I'm not sure what that's for. Nor am I sure what this serpentine stuff is. But anyway, the 14 graphite is what we came for, so I would say that was mission accomplished. And yeah, now we just need to get on with grinding it up and making some fire clay. So the quern or kern or something. Quern? I'm just going to say it's kern. Quern. I did this last time. I have no idea how you say these words. I'm not like a seasoned metal worker in real life or anything, you know. That's why I play this game. So we chuck this on here, and this thing makes a particularly satisfying sound from what I remember. It's pretty nice. Clay goes in the middle, and then is it like this way round or the other way round? Actually, I believe it's shapeless. Anyway, there we go, 10 pieces of fire clay. Now we really don't want to mess this up, because this is expensive stuff. So let's just double check it is the recipe. I think it is. And we're going to just make 2 crucibles to kick ourselves off here. So please don't misclick. Crucible. And yeah, that is an achievement get for good reason. Honestly, here we go. I saw on Reddit people talking about finding graphite, or on the forums or something, and it was like, so should we put these 2 at the back? Yeah, this is nice. This is looking good. I'm feeling it. But yeah, I saw people talking about finding graphite on Reddit, and it was like someone said they'd gone into like MC Edit or something and written a script to search blocks for graphite. and that they'd searched over 1 billion blocks, like analysed 1 billion blocks with this script they'd written before they found graphite. So I must have gotten so lucky. So this whole thing is a legend. Like, once again, shout outs to Martin, the mining Scotsman. Big yourself up, because it's that, I mean, 1 billion blocks is just like a run ending situation. Alright, guys, welcome back after the montage. You'll notice, unfortunately, I haven't got anywhere near as far as I thought I would, but you will have noticed from the end of the last clip that these were full a minute ago, and you'll notice I'm wearing a slightly different garment now. That's because it's a couple of hours later. I closed the game and reloaded it, relaunched it, and the crucibles are empty now. I didn't expect this, but apparently when you quit the game and come back in, the crucibles get emptied. Either that, or I've just experienced a really harsh bug. But they take 3,000 units each, which is 30 ingots each. So I might have just lost close to 60 ingots. Because, yeah, I'm only a little bit over a third of the way done. I think I just lost 60 ingots. Of bronze. I mean, my reserves are low now. I've also, as you saw from the montage, I messed up quite substantially at one point and made 9 unknown ingots, which was a damn shame. I feel like that's a bug. I feel like the crucibles used to hold stuff in when you quit and came back in, but on this occasion they certainly haven't. Damn. Well, we just got to crack on. We've got 11 pieces of tetrahedrite here. We've got a tiny little piece there. Any more over here? Oh, we do have some more over here. See you in the mo. Okay, so morning is just breaking now after what can only be described as a traumatic experience overall. We lost a lot of ingots, but never mind. All that aside, what we do have is half of our third bloomery there, which I'll do between episodes, but we have two bloomeries here. So I guess what we do is we craft these up. Bloomery. And double bloomery, and we chuck them in here. That one's gone in, and so's that one. So I don't think it doesn't let us place these blocks somewhere. Please don't just like break into nothing. Yeah, okay, good. Can you imagine if we'd have lost that then? Yeah, look, it doesn't let us place it somewhere that isn't a valid bloomery. So this setup must work. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy about that. At least something at the end of this episode is gone good. So let's get these blocks here now and just experiment one thing. Like, does that look nice? Firstly, kind of does, innit? Although I don't know. Anyway, you know what, like, we're gonna just mess around with the bloomery next episode. We're gonna mine a load of iron and we're gonna get things happening. I think it's been a great episode. It's certainly been dramatic. Like, you can't say it hasn't been entertaining, right? So thank you for watching. I'll see you in episode 8, and peace be with y'all.